Hi everybody, I thought I'd come out with another video. I just saw the latest video between the United States and Israel together. It's a short 1 minute long video. I saw it on Steve Fletcher's 222 channel, but I caught something towards the very end of that video that I thought maybe alludes to Harpazo and the Rapture. And as many of you know, that Biden is going to be in the Middle East as well as East Israel, I believe, between the 13th through the 16th of July, so starting tomorrow. And a part of that trip, as you know, and it probably may be successful this time, so a lot of watchmen are taking notice of that and sounding the warning that they may in fact try to divide the land of Israel and may be successful. But I want to show you that snippet of a video. So as you know, enemy puts out his agenda and he puts it in front of your face plainly, but I noticed towards the end of that 1 minute video at the very end that, you know, the Lord sometimes puts in his information, divine information as well, in the midst of the enemy's agenda. So that's what I want to go through here.
The United Nations will now bow.
The United States, yes?
When you have a true friend, you say yes to them at the right time. You both share the same values, so you choose to go with them time and time again. Together, you have the power to change the world, to march together to attain common goals, to dream and power forward. Together, we turned Israel into a world leader in technology. Together, we entered into trade agreements for tens of billions that boosted the economy. Together, empowered, we said yes to peace, not war, again and again and again and once again. Together we forged a true partnership, a genuine connection.
Shalom. Javier.
Israel and the United States of America, together for a shared future.
So in the last frame of that video of Israel and the United States together, July 13th through the 16th, they have the United States flag and the Israeli flag. Of course, it has President Biden in Israel 2022, and Hebrew reads from right to left, so he says the same thing. So it says President Biden. So this is Biden right here in Israel 2022. So I want to focus on just the spelling of Biden here in the Hebrew. So the second word in this phrase, President Biden, or from right to left in Hebrew, President Biden. So Biden is shown here highlighted in red. So I'm putting it in English. So it's Bet, Yod, Yod, Dalet, and Nun. So that's Bet, Yod, Yod, Dalet, and it ends in a Nun. So that is Biden in the Hebrew. So the Hebrew alphabet used in the Old Testament and the Greek alphabet used in the New Testament, with some passages that are in Aramaic. But in both Hebrew and the Greek alphabet, they are the only two alphabets that have not only letters associated with the alphabet, but also a number system as well. So like Alf is equal to 1, Bet or Beth is equal to 2, Daleth or Dalet is equal to 4, Hey, Vav, and so on till you get to the last letter, which is Tau. Sorry about that. But if you have final letters in a word, and that's for Kaf, Mem, Nun, Pei, and Tzadi, if it's the last letter in a word, then you use these final numbering systems instead of these over here with Mem, Noon, Pei, Sadik, and so on. So with Biden, which was Beth, Yod, Yod, Daleth, Noon, and Noon being a final letter because Biden ends with an N. So you have Beth is equal to 2, Yod is equal to 10, another Yod is equal to 10, Daleth is equal to 4, and then for the final N with Biden ending in an N, so instead of this Noon, which would be if you use that in the middle of a word or at the beginning, then you would only use this value of 50, but with it being a final letter, you use 700. So Beth, Yod, Yod, Daleth, Noon, which spells Biden, as you saw in that last clip, it adds up to 726 when you have 2 plus 10 plus 10 plus 4 plus 700. The total is 726. So as many of you already know, but for those that don't, but in the Strong's Concordance, the Greek 726 is the word harpazo, which means to seize, to catch up, to snatch away. And that is exactly the same word that is used in 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 17, which shows, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord." And so the caught up shall be caught up. You scroll down. Shall be caught up is Strong's G726. And again, that is harpazo, which means to catch up, take by force, catch away, pluck, catch, pull, to seize, to pull away by force, to snatch out or away. And again, that's the word used for the rapture. Also, interestingly, from the day that the Abraham Accords were signed on September 15th of 2020 through tomorrow, July 13th, 2022, is 666 days. So between that sign, that duration of time being 666, and the harpazo being under Biden spelling of Greek 726, and the duration of the time of his trip is the 13th through the 16th of July, I would say again, this would be a very high rapture watch date. And they proclaim that as a victory, saying, aha, finally we have peace and safety between Israel and Palestine and within the Middle East, and that we were the ones to oversee the division of Israel and bringing about this peace. But as it says in 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3, for when they say peace and safety, and that includes the United States, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So that also includes the United States. But I believe the word, like it says, is a double-edged sword. It cuts two ways. So as it cuts one way with destruction that cometh upon them, which will be the United States, the Middle East, and all those who are in agreement, including Israel. But the sword also cuts the other way for those who are in favor of truth and stand with God and will escape the destruction, I believe, while the others will not escape the destruction.
I read every word of it page by page. You said that you'd be coming for me soon. Oh my God, I'll be ready for you. I wanna run on greener pastures, I wanna dance on higher hills, I wanna drink from sweeter waters in the misty morning chill. And my soul is getting restless for the place where I belong. I can't wait to join the angels and sing my heaven song.